Welcome back, everybody. Haha! Right. Oh, let's have to have a quick stretch. Yep. Oh, alright, let's go. Okay, so I've done a little bit of prep. As you can see on the side there, that's what I want to achieve today. Yeah, you can make these by just open up this window, click this, and you just type it in yourself. It actually tells you how right here. So yeah, alright. Let's go to the iron location. Actually, no, let's just go to the foundry location first. And we're going to unlock a couple of things from the store today, from the shop. But first things first, we're going to head out to where the foundry is going to be, and our new tractor. Oh yeah. Let's make sure we've got enough fuel in her. That's an us. She's got a block of fuel. Okay, good. Let's go. Made a little ramp to get down here. There's a pathway. I'll show you all that later. Because what we want to do is we want to build our steel or whatever the hell it is out this way at the foundry, and we want to have it shipped back to our main plant here by tractor, or rather back to our temporary plant by tractor. Now these things, this is the route that the tractor will take when it's by itself. You can have it on autopilot and stand on the top, and hilarity does tend to ensue. So we might do a little bit of that, where it'll fling you around the place and the tractor will flip over, and it's kind of funny. Kind of funny. It'll normally go off that way, but it's down here. Okay, so I have put in the coal mine. Right there. Little miner block. There he is. So this is where we at. In the last episode, let's make sure we're actually coming to a stop. Right. In the last episode, we knew that there was coal here. There's also a whole bunch of iron up here. See? And I built a ramp to, to make it easier to get the materials up and down. Which is good, because we need, I'm pretty sure it's coal and iron ore in order to smelt the steel. Which is funny, because that's kind of what you need in real life. Sort of. It's carbon and iron ore. Alright, so. Let's see if we've brought enough stuff down to actually build these things. Hey, look at that. So. These things require 45 of each per minute. Coal and iron. This is 120 per minute coal plant. Or coal mine, thankfully. But up there, those things are only 60. So we needed two irons for that. Alright. We're going to put our little foundry down here somewhere. We have all of this space to build whatever we need. So let's start with the foundry blocks. So if we put, say, their inputs this way. What have we got? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, on the fourth block. 1, 2, and 3. Alright. And we'll grab some splitter boxes. Right, so to do this one, we are going to bring the iron, I guess, into this side. Make sure the arrows are all pointing the right way. Wait, where is it? There it is. Yep, good. Next one. Awesome! And then what we'll do for the next one, we'll do the same thing. But we'll stick them on top of this one. Yes! That should work. Alright. Right. Perfect. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. Try and keep it as uniformed as we can. I don't care about clearance things at the moment. Good thing is we don't really have to worry about it. And I think I put the wrong, yeah, I did that wrong. But also at the same time, I think I've put the wrong tracks in. But I guess it's a good demonstration of how to not do it correctly. Right? Because we need you, yeah. So if we're going to run you guys, say, to here. Go like this, make it higher. Should we bring it in the top? Yeah, okay, the coal can come on this side. Right. We need to configure it for steel. So yes, 3 iron ore and 3 coal at 45 per minute. That's a lot. And we're only going to get 120 per minute. And if you've worked out your maths, that means we need an extra 15 input. We're not going to get it. I'm going to rather have those things run at like 70-80% than have 2 of them running at 100. I'd rather get more out than less. Okay, we'll come up here. We'll also grab the iron. Now these, if I remember correctly, are 60s But we'll merge them into a 120 and run them straight into the boxes, the same as that. These episodes might start running a little bit longer, just so we can get enough stuff done. Because let's face it, there's a lot to do. Alright, we'll chuck a merge block. Not there. Oh yes, when you die, you lose everything you have on you. So, all of this, you have to remake it. How do I know? I'm not saying I died. I won't go that far. But there may have been a mishap or two. Let's grab you. We're also going to need power out here. So what we might do is I might hook all this up here. Like a salt. Wait. Good. And then I might just run the power off camera. Like this. Off camera. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm not even using the camera. So yes, we might put a cut in somewhere. And I might do that more often, if I'm being honest. Chuck little cuts in so we can get more done. That way they don't turn into like 2-hour-long episodes. Or even 1 hour. I could probably handle a 1 hour. Let's go. Alright. Then we need to feed you into the bottom one. So, we'll go, what, like that? Nice. Okay, let's build an output. Little tractor station. We might need to delete these lines. Actually, while we're at it, let's do this. No, it'll take too long to get back. We'll set it up first, and then we'll set it on a run. Okay. Did I bring enough for a tractor station? Or do I need to go home and... Oh, thank God. Okay, so... See the lovely size of these guys? Alright, that thing in the middle there. See this little box? That's where that thing is going to stop to pick up goodies. Right. We need to make sure he's got enough space to do the turn. I guess we could put it... Alright, let's move the tractor out of the way. We might need to build some more space here. There, don't roll off the... Thank you. Right, do we need any more space? Maybe. Maybe, we'll see. Let's build a thing and find out. Truck station. We'll put it, say... Yeah, we're going to need more space. Alright, let's grab some more platform. Change the zoop mode. Now, when we're not around, I don't actually think the game renders your vehicles in. It might do. I don't think it does. Alright. We now need a merge box. Merger. And outputs. Inputs for goods, right? Fuel input. We don't have any fuel over here, technically speaking. We could, and we'll worry about that later. What I mean by that is I'm going to stick in... We have 3 of these guys, don't we? I'm going to stick in a... what do you call that thing? A storage container. Right, that was difficult to say. Okay. Don't ask me why. I'm going to stick a storage container in for the inputs of these things, because we're going to end up with 15 extra. So we might as well do something with it. This is the wrong belt. Excuse the dogs. Yes, my partner has 2 dogs. They typically stay with their mum, but today they're over at our place. With all 6 cats. Alright. Now that's done. We've got the input. Okay, I'm going to run around and hook in power, and I will see you guys in a minute. Okay, so it's all hooked up to power lines, except back to main base. What we're going to do right now... Great, there's a bloody parcel in the way. We are going to set up the recording menu. So, sorry, the autopilot. So we hit start recording. You can take your time here. And you just drive. And it'll see the little arrows popping out behind us. Uh-oh. This is going to be interesting for it to drive back with. Alright. Yes, you can drive straight through trees and plants. Okay. It's a tractor. Interesting, there's another one around here. Okay. So we'll go from that tractor stop to this one up here. and then we'll loop back to close the loop, and then I'll just sit it on autopilot for a minute while I run the power all the way back to base. So yeah, so that's kind of the starter base. Then hooked into the attractor to bring the steel back. Of course, you can just bring the steel back, or rather the, what do you call it, the steel ingots or whatever. You can just bring it back normally. And maybe we should put a foundry over there to, smelters to turn it into what it needs to be, but we'll bring it this way. Bring it like this. Alright. And we'll just sit them up here. That way we can move into the next step. Right, so it'll stop here. We don't want to load up anything. Alright, so we've got the iron location, we've got the tractor logistics. Alright, yeah, need to grab an artifact. I know where it is. We'll grab it on the way back when we're doing the power. Alright. Let's go. And also the speed you go at is the speed that it sets itself. At least I think that's the case. It looks like it went slow when I went slow when I was doing my test run. Yes, you can stand on top, and we might do that, but if it hits that rock, it'll fling us away. And though there's no way to sit on it, as far as I know, and have it autopilot you to your destination, just the autopilot turns off the moment you activate it and jump in. Let's try to make it. Nah, I was trying to make it directly between the rocks. Didn't work. Okay. Down like so. And it turn around. And now we've closed the loop. Right. So you can hit autopilot, jump out, and off it goes. Alright, so before it goes anywhere, before it does anything too stupid, we'll turn it into load. So once the power's connected, all this will hook up and move into here. Oh, that reminds me. Let's do this first. You guys need to be level 2s. I need to get the bloody hell out of here before I get trapped in here. Yep. And yep. And you guys already are. Alright, let's run the power back. Woohoo! And then what's next? We need to set up the... Is it the smelter foundry? No, the constructor, right? To turn the ingots into something else. At least we have a nice blue line to get home. So we'll follow that practically most of the way. If I run out of materials, I will put a cutter in and go grab some. Because when we hook that up, it's going to start moving. Right.
Comply.
I don't know where that thing is. Oh, it's up there. That makes sense. Right, I'm trying to keep these things out of the path of the tractor. And any future path of the tractor. So maybe we'll stick it on top of this rock here. Can we just reach it from... Yes. Right, good. Grab this power slug while we're up here if we can. Can you actually walk up? Oh, you can. Lovely. Floor is too steep. That's better. Give me this. Oop. And the artifact we're going to grab is actually just over there. Boink. It's there. No, yes, that's the one. Alright, we'll grab that one. Alright, grab you. Let's go. Where should we put you? Just right in the middle of the field. Let's go grab that artifact. Because to be honest, what the hell? Go away. That's right in front of us. I think it still says work in progress. Oh, we've got something to fight? We'll have something to fight, won't we? Where are you? No? Alright, let's go. Hello? Collecting Mercer Sphere.
You are so lucky that you found this most valuable artifact.
I didn't actually unlock anything. Oh, there goes the tractor, look. Oh, I love it. Right, let's go. Grab you. So it's already made a trip there and back. It does have fuel supply at the end, so it won't run out of gas anytime soon, I hope. Where are all the bloody enemies that are normally standing around here? I was hoping to be fighting something, but whatever. We might just hook this up to that limestone mine. Let's have a look. Might be. It'll actually probably be easier to hook it up underneath the base rather than on top of it. And don't worry about the presents. Your tractor just drives straight through them. You can't, but the tractor can. So yes, that's a thing. Right, we're never going to drive on this piece here. See, that's closer. Let's go up there. Then we need... Pretty sure constructors... What are we at? 16, 17 minutes or so in? Okay, let's put you... there. No, come up there. Where is his power pole? Oh, shit. Oh, it's over there. Oh, no kidding. That's not too long. Alright. Because it's now full, we need a bypass. Right, all that should now be powered. What are we looking at here? Okay, so we have capacity of 720. I believe that's total. That includes our biomass burners. This is just what our power plants are producing, and this is what we might need to use. I doubt it, because it means that everything needs to be running. And as you can see, some of the things are yellow. It means they've got nothing to do. The inputs or outputs are full. Any of those combinations could be true. Right. We need to come up here. And we need to hook in some kind of storage, don't we? Yes. And we need to set this thing to unload. Although that's going to be funny because the tractor's also loaded up with absolute rubbish. Okay, let's set you to unload. We have a storage. Let's see what happens. Where is it? Nope, that's a prison. Alright, so you know about the map? There it is. Here it comes. Here it comes. Alright. So you'll drive past this way, so when it does, we might be able to get a look and see. Look and see what's got. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Right. And then, of course, once we start building the mega factory, we're going to need a better layout than all of this rubbish. And I'll show you that in a sec, too. All right, here we go. Here we go. Did it really take it all? Haha, it took all this. Okay, so it obviously didn't get, well, maybe it did. Wait, let's have a look. No, none of it got made yet. Okay, fair enough. Well, we'll see on the return trip whether it actually got the stuff or not. Okay, whether we set it up correctly, I hope we did. So this is kind of the setup we'll be going with in the mega factory. We'll stack it up, have the input. So this is all for metal plate. I haven't actually activated it because we're not going to. This is just a demonstration model. That is enough room for a tractor to fit. I would rather have that much room. So we'll go 2 tiles over to put these in. Also, this is not the final product, but we're going to need about this much space for the final product, which means we'll be breaking this down and rebuilding it. Because we'll be running feeders like this, yeah? Probably won't need those, and we'll be able to put them right up against the machines. However, this is a 120 feed, so 120 metal ingots come in, and I think it's, 80 metal plates come out, iron plates. Yeah, so it's 120, because each one requires 30. There's 4 of them, so 120 input. The next belt, however, is 270. So it moves 270 items per minute. Okay, let's put in the next thing. Actually, can we just, I guess I can now put on you first? I think I can. Logistics, put a Mark II output. Yeah, see, I may need to move a couple of things, but that's fine. That's fine. Right. Can we have you guys do it? I can't remember what the steel stuff requires, whether it's an assembler or just a straight up constructor. Let's have a look. There they are. So, steel beam, steel pipe. I might as well make these steel beams. What do they require? How much is it? 60 per minute. Okay.
Comply.
We will also disconnect you. Right? Yes. Yes? Okay. And we'll have these guys build the other things that we need, the pipes, you guys. Alright. Cool. Yeah, 30, 20, perfect. Alright, come out here, build a platform, wrong button. Yeah, that's your customizer. You can go like this and just default change everything. I can't be bothered. I really don't care. We might do that later with pipes and stuff though, so we can distinguish which pipes are carrying what. Because we'll have things like ammonia and obviously water, but there's oil and stuff as well. There's so many things. Okay. Did you bring some back? Did you bring some back? Please tell me you brought some back. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let's edit this node. This is what happens when you mess with your tractor's waypoints. Is it gonna make it run? Okay. Alright, let's come back here. Let's see if we can't get this to go again. Otherwise we need to move that, and that's fine too. I think we probably do need to move that, don't we? Alright, let's take everything out of this. And... okay, so it didn't actually pick up anything. Interesting. Alright, give me all of this. Come on. We need to move this container. We'll just move it back a bit. I mean, we've got enough room back there. Just move it back slightly. Organization, storage container. Actually, can we just stick it like this? Damn, that would have been good. That'll work. No, come up one, grab two. Go from you, out of you. Perfect. 4. Now everything's out of the way. Right, let's move you guys over to here. We'll bring them into the input, and then we'll create a storage over there for them all to leave. Okay, good. The only reason it's yellow is because it's inside that big, massive hitbox. And I'm so glad that they are letting us do this. You never used to be able to do this. This used to just go red immediately. Right. What am I missing? Ooh, reinforced iron plate. Ooh. Okay, let's go grab some. And we'll finish that off. We'll have them building our steel. Yeah! Provided I didn't screw up at the other end. Which I may have done. Because I didn't see any iron, steel ingots come back from that. Did you? I didn't see none. Right, empty our bag out of these. We don't need all of these, all of these, all of this. This is just where I dump stuff for later. Except if it's a Christmas thing, then it goes into this box. That way all the Christmas stuff stays together. Alright, let's go. Well, how much time we got? We only got 5 minutes left. That's not right. Nah. Okay. We want to build you guys over here. Alright. And we can hook it up from there to there. These also need power though, so we might as well hook them up too. Alright, so we're going to go with a convention like this. So we'll bring you to there. Like this. And connect to this please, and then come over here. That way there's one power pole per thing, so there's always a spare bloody connection. Eventually though, we will connect these things to a roof. It's not today, of course. Right. Let's connect you up to the rest of the facility. The tractor's on its way out. See if we did this right in a minute, won't we? Because I have a feeling I have done something wrong. Which is typical. Yeah, because nothing's coming in. Unload. Right, resort. 5 per minute, that's fine. Alright guys, I'm going to put a cut here. I'll be back in a second. Okay, so, right, so you probably may have figured out what the problem was. Maybe. Yeah. This. I hadn't I hadn't plugged the power in. So nothing was getting made here. However, as you can see, the iron has arrived. It's on the bottom track, heading into the left-hand side. Right, then it's going to turn that into steel ingots. That's what it is, eh? Yeah, steel ingot. It's going to pump it through into here. I wonder if, yeah, no, we're not going to need it. You could use these as a giant storage container, which is exactly what I'm going to use it for, instead of actually building a giant storage container, which we might do later, of course, because we'll probably use a train to do all this for us. Right, so these things should work at 100% peak efficiency. Purely because there's, you know, more input than there's ever going to need to be output. Only does 45 a minute though, so you'll see a bit of a gap. But in it goes. Right. Okay. Yep. Up. Right. I'll do this one manually. Seeing as we're all the way out here, and I don't want to have to run all the way back, and these things won't take you as a passenger. At least I don't think they will. Alright, so press F to load cargo into the tractor. And dump. Awesome. I think that means we've got it all, right? Let's have a look. 28. Sounds about right. Let's go. And from now on, it'll do this automatically. So we're going to get back to base. I am going to turn the autopilot back on when I jump out. And we'll have it do its loop. Bring all that lovely goodies back to us. And then we need to check out the next milestone. Because we want hypertubes, we want better logistics, better belts. Yeah, then we can start looking at the mega factory. Actually, what we're going to do, yeah. So we're going to get back there. I'll put this on autopilot, we'll let it do its thing, and we're going to run off to the the shop real quick. Oh, we could do the MAM too. We have a bit of sulfur picked up laying around the map. See, there's those down there, iron nodes. Right, yes. And we'll go and we'll select the milestones. Lovely, lovely jubbly. Because yes, this is the starter base, which is almost done. I mean, yeah, as I said, you don't have to do this with a tractor. I think it's funnier to do it with a tractor. Might as well use it, since we've got all that biofuel. And then press F to unload. Oh, we don't have to do this manually anymore. Actually, we'll do this. Enable autopilot. Get out and lay the bolt. Right. Let's run over to, yes, because the advent calendar gave us something like 30 tickets, and I've just been manually dumping stuff into the container for the awesome sink. So we actually do have quite a few tickets in there, but I want to unlock things like pillars, because I think that big floating base looks stupid. Hey, we got 20. Damn. Cool. So there's 50 tickets. Also, I want to unlock something else too. We need the cart. There it is. There it is. We need this. Let's add that. Yep. Awesome. Awesome. Foundations. No. Walls. No. Architecture. Hello. Right. I guess we go with the giant concrete beam thing first. What else we got? We need the stairs. We'll add those as well. Definitely need the stairs. Metal pillar could be kind of cool. Road barrier, that would be neat. Stop the things from falling off the side. We'll go with a factory ladder. Yep. Things to help us get around better. And then here's a little bit of a difference, right? So you got catwalks. Well, modern catwalk, then you got industrial walkways. These things seem to go on two different levels. See how that's got catwalk stairs? That's a hell of an angle compared to this one that just has ramps. So I'm assuming this one goes down the bottom and this one goes above everything. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. Fix it roofs. Hey, we can get roofs now. What else we got in here? Don't really care about customization just yet. We'll worry about that later. We need things that will actually help us out. Things like this. I mean, clean pipeline, don't care. You know what? We'll grab what we've got already. You can also buy parts here. It's pointless. It's just way too expensive. Oh, we've got to go with the coffee cup. We need the coffee cup. Does take up room in our inventory. Don't care. The boombox, maybe, for some music. I don't know. Yeah, why? Nah, let's not spend all our tickets on rubbish. Alright. Coffee cup. Thank you. Awesome. So you can actually put this in your hand. Yeah. Have a drink. Goody. Alright, let's get back to work. Alright, we need a milestone. I think we have the 500 smart plates, so that's a good one. Alright. Milestone, please. I wonder if we go this route before this route. I don't know what this is. We're going to find this out together. I have no idea. Hypertubes, another great one. I reckon we go this route first. Because it's going to be the easiest for us to accomplish. As it just needs the pipes and a couple more rotors. Let's grab some more rotors. We could actually do with a lot more rotors. And let's see how well our little foundry stuff is doing in terms of steel. Another sip of coffee. Grab this. Coffee. Right, are you guys actually working? Yeah, I can see. Okay, they've got nowhere to go though, right? Yeah, awesome. Wait. Did I not connect something properly? Shouldn't you also be getting ingots? Oh, right. It's 120 a minute through here. So the chances are they're not all going to make it, are they? Oh, you made it. You made it. Needs 3. Maybe what we'll do is slow it down a little. What are you, Mark 1? It already is slowed down. Okay. Oh, good. At least we're getting some. We need the pipes first though, don't we? So that doesn't really matter. We need a lot more steel than this. Nowhere near enough. However, it'll work for now. We'll worry about expansion later. Let's stick this in. Yeah. Let's go like this. Put one here. And we'll put one here. Just so they're easily accessible to us. Hook you into there. And we'll hook you into this one. Alright, so there's the pipes. There's the steel. Hell yeah. Woohoo! Alright, it's going to take a little while to build up what we need. However, there is another coal thing out here. There's more iron mines. So we can put in another foundry bit, which we probably will do. However, we are going to move to that mega factory out there. We'll start that up. Let's have a look at our pillars, shall we? It's not the foundation of the architecture. Right, so pillar support that goes on the ground. Small pillar, big pillar. Boom. Yeah? Alright, let's go. Do we have enough for these? What do they need? Just concrete. Cool. Do we have a... Interesting. There used to be a top piece. I guess that's not here anymore. Right? Damn, it's going to make it difficult to find the center. Oh, it's not. I take that back. Alright, give me the pillar. Support piece. Yeah. Right? Now it doesn't look so stupid. Yeah? I'm thinking we put them every 5, maybe? Every 5 sections. Used to be a top piece. I liked the top piece. But the other thing you can do with these, of course, is if you've got enough concrete and you're carrying it around with you. Oh, it doesn't let me do it. It no longer lets me do it. Oh, that's kind of annoying. But okay. Actually, I don't think it ever did. Yeah, because it's massive. Right, when you got the hover pack and stuff, you can actually float and have these things built underneath you. Right, stairs. Ooh.
Breaking news from Earth. Widespread chaos and mayhem. World President urges all citizens to do their part and harvest alien artifacts.
World President, my fault. That'll never happen. Right, so. These things can actually go around these. At least they used to. I think I just messed that up. Yep, messed it up. Never mind. Oh, no, it's alright. It's alright. So, yeah, you can build like a giant stairway up and around. And yeah, the game doesn't sort of realize it's not attached to anything anymore. Alright, so there we go. We've got the start of the bigger factory. We've got the steel coming in by tractor. It's not much. It's not very fast. But it's getting the job done nonetheless. Let's see. It should have a full load back by now. And I don't know if there's a way to make it stop and wait until it's full. I don't know if that'll just be a waste of time. Let's some more coffee. Okay, so that one is working. When it's green, they're working. When it's yellow, they're stalled. When it's red, there's no power. Alright, cool. So yes, as I said, this is going to take a minute. We will speed this production process up by adding more to it. I might just do that off camera. How many did we get so far? So 48 to 38. So bugger all, really. However, as I said, we'll expand it, make it better. Alright, guys. I might leave this one here. Hopefully, the next episode, we'll start cleaning this mess up a little and start moving over there. Create better looking facilities. We have the power. We can easily accomplish this. I want to see how much is inside. Can we get there in time? Can we get there in time? I always come up with something else to do right at the very end as I'm doing my outro. I never get my outro done properly. 9 stacks per minute, incoming transfer rate of 111 items per minute. 155. Oh yeah, look at that. So what's that? 300 and 400 almost. Okay. Yep, and off he goes. Alright, guys. Remember, like, share, comment, subscribe. Any comments, tips, suggestions, leave them down below if you want to help the channel out. There are links in the description. Alright, guys. See you in the next one.